How y'all doing? And welcome on in. I am the Gingerbeard Man here. This is not the Dead by Daylight update. I know, wrong day, right? This is the bug fix patch that was dropped. So we're going to get right into it. That's all we're going to talk about today is just the bug fix, what happened, what they do, all that good jazz. We're going to get right into it, and we're going to go over it right now on the screen with me, literally. So, priority bug fixes fixed an issue that often caused killers to be unable to initiate the chase of the rest of the trial. That is the pretty much when the music starts when you're chasing somebody as a killer. It wasn't kicking on, so you could actually get bloodlust to be able to go after them. So that is fixed now. Fixed an issue that often caused the chase music not to play while chase was initiated. Literally, I just said that. Fixed an issue impacting chest item charges while using Streetwise. Fixed an issue impacting vault speeds while using Last Stand. Fixed an issue while the Walking Dead theme was unaffected by the copyright music setting. Fixed an issue where both survivors and killers could be slowed down when running up the right-hand side of the standing staircase. I guess that happened. I never really noticed that. Fixed an issue where... Oh, okay, we already read that. Fixed an issue where the Bearmar Orez's masquerade musician outfit, God, say that 5 times fast, had the incorrect name and voice lines. Fixed an issue where the Deathslinger's aiming animation was missing from the survivor's perspective. Fixed an issue where the Be Chased for 20 Seconds quest and Into the Fog would not progress. Fixed an... I'm already done. What do you mean it didn't work? Anyway. Fixed an issue that caused the black screen when attempting to spectate for the second time after returning to the tally screen content. The Streetwise and Last Stand perks have been re-enabled. Survivor item Fog Vial decreased the base opacity of the fog cloud to 33%. It was 40. Decreased the fog cloud volume by 3 dB. NB, this does not refer to audio within the fog area, only the ambient fog audio. Fog Vial add-ons Potent Extract decreases visibility by 5%. It was 10. Decreased the fog cloud maximum size of 25%. There's no change. And there's no change in the lifetime by 50%. There's no change there either. Some bug fixes the audio. Fixed an issue where the lobby ambience audio would occasionally stack. Fixed an issue where sound effects were missing when hovering over match management options in custom games. Fixed an issue where the scream sound effects occurred while Survivor had their mouth closed during the Lynch's Mori. Fixed an issue where Rick and Michonne Grimes were missing certain voiceover lines. Characters. Fixed an issue where shadows in the Nightmare's dream world were missing. Fixed an issue where the Nightmare could use a rupture twice on the dream palette. Fixed an issue where the Nightmare could place a dream palette and a survivor could place a fragile palette using apocalyptic ingenuity in the same spot. Why didn't no one talk about this? So people are so fixated on the perks and not all the rest of the killers that were broke. Good God. Fixed an issue where the ghouls Rise Kamishro, I'm probably saying that wrong, outfit would jitter during her idle animation in the lobby. Fixed an issue where Michaela's arms would appear distorted in certain outfits. Fixed an issue where the animatronics model appeared distorted from the spectator when changing camera views while a killer exited a security door. Fixed an issue where survivors were revealed to the executioner after hitting a survivor with a punishment of the damned while using a Burning Man painting out. No one ever said anything about that. Oh, wow. No wonder why he sometimes knew 24/7 where people were. I was even wondering that. Now I know why. No wonder there. Fixed an issue where the exhausted status effect would recover while running when affected by the mannequin foot add-on. Fixed an issue where the game crashed when the twins opened a locker the victor was holding shut with a survivor inside. Fixed an issue... I hardly ever see anybody ever do that, but alright. Fixed an issue where the pig did not lose bloodlust while performing an ambush attack. Environment and maps. Fixed an issue where the knight would encounter visible collisions on certain vaults while drawing a path for summoned guards. Fixed an issue in the Fallen Refuge map where the prison tower door could be triggered when moving behind it. Fixed an issue in the Fallen Refuge map where Victor could not trigger the prison tower door. Also in the Fallen Refuge, I don't know if anybody else knows this, but if you go up to where they literally painted on the doors and like you can hear the zombies not trying to get through the door. I think that's an achievement, by the way. I think that's on that map. Fixed an issue on the Ormond Lake Mine map where Victor could not trigger the elevator drop. Fixed an issue in the Red Forest realm where the Knight's guards could not traverse the Shack's window. Fixed an issue in the Weathered Isle realm where the Singularity could attach biopods above map fences. Oh, wow. Alright. Fixed an issue in the Midwich Elementary School map. How would you even know to do... I don't even want to know. Anyway, map survivors could land on top of an invisible collusion. I didn't even know that. What? Fixed an issue in the game map where killers' projectiles will go through walls in the control room. Fixed an issue in the Ormond Lake Mine map where players could climb on top of a rock which should be inaccessible. Fixed an issue where the snug could become stuck on a snow mound in Ormond Lake. Oh my god. See, I didn't even know about half of these. No one ever talked about any of them. That's crazy. Perks fixed an issue where combining the Thrilling Tremors and Grim Embrace perks could cause the 4th token effect on Grim Embrace to no trigger. Fixed an issue where Overwhelming Presence would not affect key map and fog vial items. Fixed an issue where Hex 2 can play was unaffected by stun caused by Last Stand. Fixed an issue where the Wraith remained invisible when stunned by Last Stand. Fixed an issue where cleansing a totem of Broken would activate Inner Strength once the Broken effect ended. Fixed an issue... I had that happen. Now that makes sense. Fixed an issue where survivors weren't unable to build a fragile pallet on pallet locations previously destroyed by vault actions affected by certain add-on and perk effects. Fixed an issue where dying survivors could make grunts of pain while affected by Come and Get Me. Fixed an issue where survivors using Conviction could remain in the trapped animation if they were in a bear trap. Fixed an issue where survivors using Conviction would become stuck in a locker. Fixed an issue where Blast Mine's blind VFX were missing if damaging a generator while the killer was already blinded. And then there's a couple UI and miscellaneous, but that's about it. I will obviously put this down below so you guys can read it as well if you'd like to go through it yourself. I didn't know about half the stuff that was broke. All anybody ever talked about was like Streetwise and the fog vials and that. I didn't hear anybody talk about any of this stuff. Like, that's a lot of stuff right there they fixed. That's a ton. It makes, like, certain stuff did happen on the map now that I read that, and I'm like, well, that's probably what happened then. There was a couple issues where I was like, is he cheating? Should I report that? And this whole time it was certain things that were broke on the environment and that, and the characters itself. I did not know that. New news to me. More you know, I guess. But that is it for me. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate. Hit the bell, like, all that good jazz. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern. If you would like to come watch me play and kill people, we can do that, yeah. So you all have a good rest of your day, and I'm out of here. Take care.